Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Hard Pivot, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you are here for the first time, please let me know where you're viewing from in the comment section, all right? Put your state, city, country, all that good stuff, right? As usual on the Money Channel, we are going to be talking mindset, money, and all things financial. And of course, how to economically empower you and your family for generations to come. So guys, if you have been following up to this point, you know that this is part 3 of our 10-part series. And today the title is Using God's Plan for You to Stay Focused on Your Aspirations and Dreams, right? But before we dive in, please hit and smash that like button for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoy the content, please hit that notification bell and let's get to it. Today, I am going to start with a quote from one of my mentors and friend, Mr. Brian N. Bean, and that's Bean with an E, right? Quote goes like this: Your journey and your duty to God is to get back where He has you, the purpose that you were sent here for. You got caught up, and your journey and mission is to really get back to the plan He has going for you. End quote. Now, the moment I heard him say that, it resonated with me on a level that just made so much sense. Why? Because if it weren't for my personal belief, and and I don't know what you guys believe in a higher power, I don't think that I would be the family man, the entrepreneur, and the investor that I am today, right? In one of my recent videos, How to Work Chain Business and Life Success, and if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest that you do, right? I spoke on the success formula and how enthusiasm, taking action, and a few other attributes help foster and promote success. Now, you heard me say this several times that in this country, there could be so many distractions, whether they're real or imagined, right? And they can be placed in your path, and it's sometimes hard to determine if those are obstacles or roadblocks or stepping stones, right? So what those obstacles will become is literally totally up to you. So what you have to remember is that the big man has laid out a map for each and every one of us. And it's chalk, in my opinion, full of branches and pathways that are designed to end at the destination of your full potential. Now, there are moments in time, when you're dealing with issues that sometimes have you on the brink of returning to the life of mundane repetitive, right? And if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much, work, pay bills, overpaying taxes, create more debt for yourself by just, abusing and using credit cards, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So sure, there he is, right? There are some moments that you have yourself saying to yourself, this might not be my plan. So I want you to think about this for a moment. What if His plan is to put you in this plan? So if you're questioning whether or not, you're currently going through as part of a bigger plan, think about the fact that you're now watching this video. Think about the fact that these words are resonating with you right now. Think about the fact that the next move or moves that you make, they are going to determine whether the obstacles in your life right now will become roadblocks, or whether the obstacles in your life right now will become stepping stones. His plan is always to lead you to your fullest potential, but it's up to you to stay focused in the midst of turmoil. It's up to you to stay disciplined to your game plan. It's up to you to know when to pivot and how to pivot. It's up to you to know when to choose your friends more wisely so that you can surround yourself with a circle of success, not a cage. And to add, let me just add a quick caveat to that circle of success versus the cage thing, right? To try to make it a little bit more clear. Remember, those that you start with at the beginning of a race, they may not necessarily be the ones that you're going to end up with at the finish line. That's absolutely okay. And a lot of us forget that. See, God places people in your path for a reason, a season, or even a day. It's up to you to be susceptible to what the universe is connected to the fabric of your ether. And if me mentioning the universe and ether threw you for a loop, then that means you haven't watched the other videos in this series. So, just be sure to double back and then watch the previous videos. Cool? All right, cool. Okay, now before I go, I want to talk about the wealth and prosperity that the Most High wants us all to have. Yes, wealth and prosperity is something that He wants each and every one of you to have in abundance. Not just have, but in abundance. A lot of the times, the things that you're, going through in life and in business are just tests that are thrown your way to see if you, in fact, deserve the windfall of success that's going to be heading your way soon. So, as one of my mentors once said, maybe you have to get money out of the way so he can get on with the bigger plan he has waiting for you. So I'm going to let that sink in for a second. Now, even if you are already well-to-do, pretty successful, have nice things, house, cars, you're doing okay financially, but as an entrepreneur, you want to do more for your legacy, then just know that, you now will, what you have now will pale in comparison to what God has in store for you. I'm talking 2, 5, and you get 10x what you have now. So with this knowledge, this belief, this faith as your guide through anything you face, then all you have to do is just get through it. It's funny how after you overcome some obstacles and look back on how everything played out, then you realize that all your failures were actually lessons and they actually made you better, right? So, everything seems so much clearer in retrospect, doesn't it? 2020 hindsight, all that good stuff. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to go and get out of here. But in the meantime, if you do want to learn some of the rules of the wealthy and some secret strategies that they use or to help, improve your circumstances immediately or the circumstances of the ones you love, hey, don't hesitate. Just text the word PLAN to 216-285-0569. And as usual, I'm going to respond to you personally just to provide you with some information, on how to join my team of experts to get you well on your way to the road to success. And I mean, no matter what your current situation is, right? Or was. All I ask is that you're coachable and ready to go to that next level with a team that's winning. We are already winning, right by your side, right? And as usual, until next time, guys, always remember this. I don't know you and I believe in you, so why don't you?